Talk some more about this. Joining us is climate change activist Philip Jakpo. Thank you for joining us on TVC News at 10. It does appear history has been made on day one of the COP28, with nations pledging millions of dollars to the climate loss and damage fund. How do you react to that?
Well, I think it's good news, like you rightly mentioned, that on day one, we are getting this good report that many nations have pledged to do something about the loss and damage fund, which is the operationalization of the fund. So I think it's a good one. But let's not forget, these are pledges. We also had pledges at when the Paris Agreement was reached. The same rich countries that have pledged these sums were the same countries that pledged $100 billion every year, and they have not met, those targets. So this is a pledge, which is a good step. There was a recent report by the United Nations Environment Program that we will need about $387 billion yearly to be able to address, the challenges faced by countries that are vulnerable, that should benefit from this loss and damage fund. So we hope that it's not going to just be pledges. We hope it should be sustained yearly to be able to address the primary crisis that the countries on the global south like ours are facing for what we did not cause.
All right, Mr. Jacob, how would you suggest that Nigeria as a country, for instance, keys into this such that it's able to benefit and that the funds that are coming in are used for the purpose for which they are meant?
Well, I think the most important thing we should be able to project is coherence in our policies. Because back home here, we are promoting compressed natural gas as our transition fuel. I think that is, compressed natural gas may not be totally clean, but it is cleaner than, carbon. There's also the issue of methane, which comes with natural gas, but then it's cleaner. So if this is what we are projecting, and not on the side, we're also talking about a new oil find in the north and other parts of the country, then other countries will see us as serious, and then we can be eligible for these funds. But once we are talking about transiting and we're also talking about new oil finds, it means we are not serious. So projecting seriousness is what will attract these funds. And then we want to also see how those, when the president comes back, whatever he comes with, how it's going to be put into action.
Yes, the president is optimistic that his team would actually be able to come back with tangible results, and we look forward to that. Climate change activist Philip Jakpo, thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 10.
Thank you for having me.